Hello, my friends, Davorka here. So I just came across one really interesting quote by Ed Mallet, and I'm just going to read it for you. And it says, "No amount of shame will change your past, and no amount of worry will change your future." So of course this is completely true, and he couldn't say it any better. So here is my twist on it, and just think about it, because we all are usually living in the past or in the future. We are worried about what will come, and how our life is going to be. Are we going to be able to make ends meet, or are we going to be able to pay the bills? And usually all the fun things that most of us are worried about, or if my significant other is going to come into my life, or if I have a significant other, are we going to get along well, or am I going to screw up, or is that person going to screw up? It's always something in the future. Or if something has happened before, you're thinking about, oh, how did I do that? How did I allow myself to be in that situation? Why did I allow myself to be in that situation also? And why did that happen? What could I have done differently to avoid that situation in the first place? So usually we are living in two times, and that is past or future, and most of our days is going through those motions, thinking about the future, what will future and tomorrow bring, and thinking about past, usually, and most of the time it is in negative context, like, how were they so mean to me, and how dare they? And then of course you get into all those negative emotions, and you make things, actually you see things worse than they were. And usually it is because it is scientifically proven at this point that our memories are flawed, and usually what we remember, like, it's really distorted from the truth and what happened. So if our memories are negative, we usually remember it more negative than it actually was. And the thing about that is that as much as the more energy we give to that, the more negative and more disempowering it becomes. So here I am with this quote. Again, I'm going to read it again. It says, "No amount of shame will change your past," of course, because what's done is done. Your past is in the past. It happened. It's behind you. You cannot go back. It's at this point still physically impossible to go back into past and change things that have happened. Then I have to ask you, why worrying about that? Why worrying about something that is basically a lost cause? You can't change anything. There is no possibility for you to change what happened because it is in the past. And also, the other part of this quote says, "And no amount of worry will change your future." So your future is still not here. It's still not tangible. It didn't happen. And every second of your life, you are actually changing the possibilities and options that can happen in your future. So your future is still developing, and your future is always going to be ahead of you. So how, and Eckhart Tolle said it the best in his book, The Now, right? Because he's talking about the time is now. You have to focus on the now. And why is that? Because now is the only moment in time that you actually have control to do something, and you have actually power to do something with your life. So in the now, you always, no matter what's happening around you, you have options to choose two things: being positive or being negative about the situation. Because the situation, as I said before in one of my previous videos, every situation at hand is actually neutral. It doesn't have positive or negative connotation. You are the one given it positive or negative connotation. So, my friend, the power is in your hands. This is your personal power, how you will make your day, how you will build your future. is actually see yourself how you are living in the now. Are you upset? Are you worried? Are you afraid? Are you living in the past or in the future instead of being aware of what's happening around you? And when people say, "Oh, I have such a difficult life, nothing is coming my way," and I'm like, I'm just going to ask you a few fundamental things, and that is, are you alive right now? Yes, you are. Do you see the tree outside of your doors? Do you have a capacity to see things, to feel things, hear things? Can you hear the birds? Can you see the sky? So then don't tell me that nothing good is happening in your life and nothing good is in your life. You just have to open your eyes and see the small things that are actually making your life magical, and that are blessings for you, because so many people um, don't have this opportunity. So many people have passed away sooner than they wanted to, or were, that they didn't even have this opportunity to be here. Do you know what kind of a blessing it is that you are alive right now at this moment in time? So do not take that for granted. You are happy, you are blessed, you are basically magical because you are here, but where you put your attention, that's how you are building your future. So it doesn't make any sense for you, or not just for you, for me, for everybody in this world, to live in past or in the future, because those two times are not tangible at all. Past is past, it's always behind you. Future is future, it's always in front of you. You will never catch up with the future, and you will never slow down enough to be the part of the past. If you become the part of the past, you are not here anymore. So focus on present, focus on now, and see what's in front of you. See what is working in your life. See all the beauty around you, because you know what? It says, there is one saying in my language, and it says, like, when somebody is just not aware of something that is beautiful, it says it's like throwing pearls in front of the pigs. Pigs are not going to know the value of the pearls. It's just going to be a rock that they will try to chew through, right? So the saying goes with you. I cannot I cannot awake you to see the beauty if you are not ready to see the beauty, if you are not ready to open your eyes and actually see everything around you. So the beauty is all around you, the magic is all around you, the blessings are all around you in your life. You just have to be open to see it, and you just have to see things from a different perspective. And once you do that and you start living in the now and being grateful for everything that is going in your favor, and there are many things going in your favor, believe me, if you're here listening to this, there are many things going in your favor. Then once you start just paying attention to those positive and good things, where your attention goes, energy flows. That's what Tony Robbins, I believe, says always. And it really is. That's how law of attraction works, and everything that you put your attention to, most of the time, it's what's going to happen to your life. That's how you are building your future. So in every moment of your life, in every second of your life, there are multiple possibilities. There are multiple options that can happen. What of those options are going to happen depends on where are you vibrating, where do you live from minute to minute, from second to second, from day to day in your life. If you're mostly in a negative world in your head, and you see the injustice and feel like you're a victim, then I'm sorry, but nothing more than that you're going to have in your life. So it all, as I always it all starts and ends with you. So just to repeat one more time this wonderful quote by Ed Mylett: no amount of shame will change your past, and no amount of worry will change your future. And Ed, you're completely right, and thank you for this quote. Okay, guys, thank you for staying up until this time. Please do hit like and subscribe, and see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.